These unnerving encounters will leave you thinking about the mysteries hidden beneath the lush greenery. Get ready to journey into a world of darkness, suspense, and fear as we venture deep into the jungle to uncover its most horrifying secrets. Here are 15 terrifying discoveries found in the heart of the jungle. Number 15. Rock apes. Jungle explorers have frequently shared accounts of strange and unexplainable encounters that challenge conventional understanding, giving rise to speculation about the presence of unknown and supernatural forces within these untamed landscapes. One such incident took place in the jungles of Vietnam. Despite lacking native apes, it was a place where soldiers frequently claimed sightings of rock apes during the Vietnam-American War. These ape-like creatures were often encountered in the dense jungles, particularly on the Sun Tra Peninsula, known as Monkey Mountain. Both US and Viet Cong troops recounted stories of being attacked by these human-like creatures. With fangs that can grow up to 5 inches in length, red hair, and ape-like features, they were described as around 6 feet tall, with long limbs, protruding stomachs, and often seen with their babies. Although the rock apes were known for throwing rocks, they displayed little fear of humans, possibly due to their perceived superiority or their familiarity with the jungle environment. Despite numerous reports, no concrete evidence such as bodies or photographs has been found to prove their existence. Number 14. Bioluminescent mushrooms. The jungles around the world are home to a captivating and eerie phenomenon, the existence of bioluminescent mushrooms. These remarkable fungi possess the ability to emit light, creating a bizarre and fascinating display in the depths of the forest. Deep within the Brazilian rainforest on a moonless night, the darkness is illuminated by the ethereal glow of fireflies and mushrooms. Bioluminescence, the ability of certain organisms to emit light, has fascinated scientists for centuries. While its occurrence in animals and microbes is well known, the presence of bioluminescence in fungi has remained a mystery. However, recent discoveries may shed light on the intriguing phenomenon and even pave the way for the creation of glowing trees as a unique form of street lighting. Historically, fungal bioluminescence was observed in the glow emitted by wooden support beams in mines. Today, it is understood that many mushrooms and fungi possess this captivating trait. Various explanations have been proposed, ranging from it being a byproduct of metabolism to an anti-predator adaptation. However, the prevailing theory suggests that the glow attracts insects and animals to the fungi's fruiting bodies, aiding in the dispersal of spores. Researchers conducted experiments with plastic mushrooms equipped with green LED lights that mimicked the bioluminescence of a specific mushroom species. They observed that the light attracted creatures capable of spreading spores, supporting the notion of bioluminescence as a dispersal mechanism. Furthermore, the bioluminescence was found to occur exclusively at night, ruling out the possibility of it being a useless byproduct. Number 13. Stone spheres of Costa Rica. Nestled deep within the untouched Costa Rican jungle lies an enigma that has bewitched explorers and archaeologists for ages: the stone spheres of Costa Rica. These alluring and enigmatic artifacts have sparked curiosity and whispered tales of unearthly secrets waiting to be unraveled. Carved with precision and haunting beauty, these stone spheres vary in size, ranging from a few centimeters to over 2 meters in diameter. Their origin and purpose continue to baffle experts, but their existence can be traced back over 1,000 years. Crafted by ancient hands, they are believed to have been created by the indigenous people of Costa Rica, though the exact civilization remains a captivating enigma. Some theories suggest that the spheres served as celestial calendars, used to mark significant astronomical events. Others speculate that they held immense spiritual and religious importance, possibly used in rituals and ceremonies. However, their true purpose continues to elude us, leaving us with a sense of awe and wonder. As you stand in their presence, surrounded by the symphony of nature, you can't help but wonder, why are they here? Nestled in the remote Pacific island of Palau, this otherworldly marvel beckons the curious to explore its eerie beauty. Built upon a series of small islets and linked by a complex network of canals, Nan Madol is a haunting testament to human ingenuity, rising from the waters like a forgotten Atlantis. Its black stone structures stand as solemn guardians of a forgotten era. Legends speak of sorcery and supernatural forces that aided in the construction of this ghostly city, further adding to its chilling allure. Once the seat of power for ancient Micronesian rulers, Nan Madol exudes an aura of both grandeur and trepidation. Towers and temples, bathed in moss and mystery, stand as remnants of a civilization long gone. The sheer scale and precision of its construction defy logic, leaving visitors awestruck and perplexed. Number 12. Terrifying burials. Deep within the untamed jungles, unsettling discoveries of human remains have shed light on tragic tales of exploration, warfare, and sacrifice. These wild expanses hold secrets that speak of the fates of unfortunate souls who met their untimely ends within their unforgiving embrace. In the remote village of Sagada, nestled in the Cordillera Central Mountains of northern Luzon, Philippines, a haunting and remarkable custom has persisted for centuries. The Igorot people, in a ritual believed to date back 2,000 years, bury their deceased in hand-carved coffins that are fastened to the side of cliffs, suspended high above the ground. This gravity-defying graveyard is thought to bring the departed closer to their ancestral spirits. The tradition involves the elderly hollowing out their own coffins from local timber and painting their names on the side. Before the body is placed in the coffin, it is first laid in a wooden death chair, bound with leaves and vines, and covered with a blanket as relatives pay their respects over several days. The body is smoked to delay decomposition. In the past, transferring the corpse from the death chair to the coffin often required breaking the deceased's bones to fit them into the 1-meter-long coffins in a fetal position. Today, the hanging coffins are typically larger, measuring around 2 meters in length. Rattan leaves are used to wrap the corpse before it is placed in the coffin, and metal pegs are driven into the cliff face to suspend the coffin in its final resting place. A unique aspect of this custom is that mourners allow fluids from the decomposing cadaver to drip onto their bodies, believing that it will bring them good fortune. While the ancient funeral rite of the Igorot people is distinctive in the Philippines, similar practices of hanging coffins off cliffs have been observed in certain regions of China and Indonesia. Now it's time for today's topic. In December 2025, a controversial photo surfaced from the dense rainforests near Lomami National Park. 2 licensed bushmeat hunters claimed they had tracked what locals called Mochmemba, an enormous forest ape blamed for destroying crops and frightening villages along the Lomami River. When they finally encountered it, they said it stood taller than any known gorilla, with a massive skull and unusually broad hands. Wildlife officials from Institut Congolais pour la Conservation de la Nature later examined the body. Privately, some researchers admitted the proportions did not match known lowland gorillas. Rumors spread that it could resemble descriptions of the extinct Gigantopithecus blacki. Authorities sealed the site, but online debates exploded. Was this poaching, or proof of something prehistoric? Number 11. A circular forest. A forest in Miyazaki Prefecture, Japan, has gained attention for its unique concentric circle shape. The formation is not the work of aliens, but rather a deliberate experiment conducted nearly 50 years ago. The Japanese Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry, and Fisheries implemented a project in 1973 to study tree growth and spacing. Trees were planted in 10 concentric circles with 10-degree radial increments. Over the course of 45 years, the trees grew in a convex shape, expanding into the forest. Originally intended for harvesting after 5 years, the circular forest may now be preserved due to its newfound interest. The groups of Japanese cedar trees in this unique forest tend to swell towards the sky, contributing to the appearance of concentric circles seen from a bird's-eye view. The general public first noticed this after an aerial picture of these mysterious crop circles surfaced online. According to Spoon and Tamago, a document by the Japanese Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry, and Fisheries explains that the unique formation of trees can be attributed to the 1973 project. Interestingly, trees grew in a convex shape, fanning out into the forest and showing that spacing does have unexpected results on growth. Originally, it was planned that the trees would be harvested in 5 years, but given the new interest, officials are considering saving the circular forest. Number 10. Mochmemba. Step into the mysterious depths of the African jungles and prepare to encounter the legendary creature known as Mochmemba. This enigmatic cryptid, steeped in folklore and myth, is said to roam the remote regions of the Congo River Basin. Mochmemba, meaning one who stops the flow of rivers, in the local Lingala language, has captured the imaginations of adventurers and cryptozoologists alike. Described as a colossal, long-necked creature reminiscent of a sauropod dinosaur, this modern-day mystery has sparked countless expeditions in search of its elusive presence. Tales of Mochmemba have been passed down through generations, with indigenous tribes recounting sightings of this creature. Witnesses speak of its immense size, powerful legs, and neck that towers above the dense foliage. While skeptics dismiss Mochmemba as a mere legend, the allure persists. Expeditions equipped with state-of-the-art technology have ventured deep into the uncharted wilderness, hoping to capture definitive evidence of this prehistoric relic. Hidden deep within the lush jungles of Sumatra, there exists a mystical creature that has captured the imagination of adventurers and cryptozoologists alike, the enigmatic orang pendek. With its intriguing name translating to short person in the Indonesian language, this elusive creature remains a tantalizing mystery. Described as a humanoid, ape-like creature, the orang pendek stands at a height of around 1.2 meters, shrouded in an aura of secrecy. Its distinctive features include thick, reddish-brown fur, and a bipedal gait that defies conventional expectations. Sightings have been reported for centuries, but concrete evidence remains elusive, adding to the allure of this cryptid. Local folklore weaves tales of its intelligence, agility, and ability to vanish into the dense foliage at will. Expeditions have ventured into the depths of Sumatra's rainforests, armed with cameras and hope, in pursuit of a glimpse or a trace of this extraordinary being. Number 9. Bermuda Triangle of Romania. Within the depths of certain jungles, there exist not only natural perils but also cursed and haunted locations that instill fear and unease. Even the most daring travelers will get shivers visiting these places because of their traditions and tales of paranormal events. One such location is the Hoia-Baciu Forest, which has acquired the moniker Bermuda Triangle of Romania, thanks to its creepy and twisted trees. The way that these twisted trees appear to be reaching out and bending themselves makes for an eerie image. The air is filled with an unnerving silence that is sporadically broken by the creepy footfall of unidentified creatures. This forest's unsettling ambience has led to its reputation as one of the most haunted forests in the world. Local legends speak of ghosts and spirits that dwell among the crooked trees. Stories abound, including the mysterious disappearance of a young girl who returned after 5 years with no recollection of her whereabouts and the vanishing of a shepherd and his flock within the forest. Additionally, rumors of alien encounters add to the supernatural allure. Despite its dark reputation, the Hoia-Baciu Forest also offers a pleasant recreational experience. It serves as a tranquil escape from urban life near Cluj-Napoca, with hiking and biking paths that wind through the peculiar trees. The forest is also home to a diverse array of wildlife. When visiting, it is important to respect the environment and adhere to designated trails. Local guides often provide both daytime and nighttime tours for those interested in exploring this enigmatic forest. Number 8. Hybrid species. Animal hybrids are the product of two separate species interbreeding, usually within the same genus or family. While natural hybridization is uncommon in the wild, it can occur under certain conditions, resulting in the emergence of unique and odd hybrid creatures. There have been stories of some unusual animal hybrids in the jungle. As an example, consider the zonky or zebras, a cross between a zebra and a donkey. Throughout nature settings where zebras and donkeys coexist, zonkies are frequently seen throughout Africa. The liger, a mix between a male lion and a female tiger, is another remarkable jungle hybrid. Ligers possess characteristics of both parents, combining the size and strength of a lion with the agility and patterning of a tiger. Although ligers are primarily found in captivity due to the geographical separation of their parent species, they are considered one of the largest known felid hybrids. Additionally, there have been reports of hybridization between different monkey species in the jungle. For instance, the golden-crowned sifaka is a rare hybrid between the golden-crowned lemur and the diademed sifaka. These two species typically inhabit different regions of Madagascar, but on occasion they have been known to interbreed when their territories overlap. Number 7. Africanized honeybees. The jungle is teeming with an astonishing variety of insects, and some of them are capable of forming formidable swarms that can be both intimidating and perilous. These swarms, driven by factors like hunger, mating, or environmental conditions, pose a significant threat to humans, animals, and crops. One notorious example is the Africanized honeybees, commonly known as killer bees, which are a hybrid of African and European honeybees. They are highly aggressive and notorious for their swarming behavior. Originating from southern Africa, these bees were introduced to Brazil in the 1950s, and their aggressive traits quickly spread throughout the Americas. Africanized honeybees have gained a reputation for attacking in large numbers when their hive is threatened, inflicting painful stings that can be life-threatening, especially to those who are allergic. Their presence in Central and South America has posed challenges for beekeeping and increased the risk of encounters with humans and animals. Driver ants, scientifically known as Doralus, are a type of ant found in African and Asian jungles. They are primarily found in Central and East Africa, with their range extending to Southern Africa and tropical Asia. Driver ants are known for their large colony sizes and aggressive behavior. They form massive swarms known as armies and exhibit relentless hunting behavior, overwhelming and devouring any prey they encounter. These ants play a crucial role in the ecosystem by controlling insect populations. However, their aggressive nature and painful bites make them a potential threat to humans who inadvertently disturb their path in the jungle. Number 6. La Ciudad Perdida. The remains of earlier civilizations have long been kept a secret from the rest of the world because of the jungle's lush flora and difficult topography. This has protected their trade secrets. These forgotten towns and ancient ruins pique our curiosity, but they also produce a sinister feeling of dread. One of the most iconic jungle discoveries is La Ciudad Perdida, also known as Tayuna and Buritaca 200, which is an ancient city hidden in the Sierra Nevada de Santa Marta of Colombia. It was established around 800 CE, making it older than Machu Picchu by approximately 650 years. The site features terraces, tiled roads, and circular plazas carved into the mountainside. Accessing the entrance requires climbing 1,200 stone steps through a dense jungle. The city was discovered in 1972 by a group of local treasure looters called Los Sepulvedas and was subsequently reconstructed. Today, Ciudad Perdida is open to visitors, and efforts are underway to preserve and safeguard this historic site. Another chilling discovery is Tikal, an ancient Mayan city located in modern-day Guatemala. It was one of the largest and most influential cities of the classic Mayan period. Situated in the dense rainforests of the Petén region, Tikal thrived between the 4th and 10th centuries AD. At its peak, it was a powerful political, economic, and cultural center, boasting magnificent architecture and a sophisticated social structure. Tikal's urban layout covers an area of approximately 16 square kilometers, with over 3,000 structures identified so far. The city's monumental architecture includes towering pyramids, palaces, temples, and ball courts. The most iconic structures are the Temple of the Great Jaguar and the Temple of the Masks, which flank the central plaza. Tikal's rulers wielded significant influence over the region, engaging in alliances and conflicts with neighboring city-states. The city's decline began in the 10th century, possibly due to political unrest, environmental factors, or economic changes. Tikal's archaeological significance and natural beauty led to its designation as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1979. Today, it continues to captivate visitors with its rich history and the remnants of an extraordinary civilization. Number 5. Green Flash. The green flash is a mesmerizing and rare optical phenomenon that can be observed in certain regions, including the jungles of Central and South America. The green flash and green ray are meteorological optical phenomena that occur transiently around the moment of sunset or sunrise. If the conditions are right, the vibrant green light flicker can be witnessed above the sun's upper limb. It rarely ever lasts for more than 2 seconds. As the sun dips below the horizon during sunrise or sunset, a fleeting moment occurs when a green ray or flash appears to emanate from the edge of the sun. This phenomenon is caused by the refraction of sunlight through the Earth's atmosphere, specifically the bending of light near the horizon. The green flash adds a touch of magic to the already breathtaking natural landscapes of the jungle, creating a captivating spectacle for those lucky enough to witness it. Green flashes happen as a result of the sun's light being able to divide or refract into various colors due to the Earth's atmosphere. Some forms of green flashes are more prevalent than others because they represent a set of related phenomena with marginally different sources. Number 4. Boiling River. Flowing through the Mayantuka Sanctuary in the Huánuco High Forest, the Shunai Timpishka, also known as La Bamba, holds the distinction of being the only boiling river in the world. Spanning a length of 6.4 kilometers, its waters exhibit remarkably high temperatures ranging from 45 degrees Celsius to nearly 100 degrees Celsius. Despite its name, which translates to boiled by the heat of the sun, the source of the river's heat is actually geothermal in nature. Local mythology attributes the river's boiling waters to Yakamama, a giant serpent spirit known as the Mother of the Waters, as believed by the indigenous Ashaninka community inhabiting the area. However, from a scientific perspective, geothermal scientist Andres Russo has delved into the mystery of the river's heat. Although it lacks proximity to active volcanoes or geothermal vents that typically provide geothermal heating, it maintains its elevated temperature through a natural process. Rainwater that falls onto the Amazon rainforest surface seeps into deep-rooted faults, descending into the Earth's crust where it encounters higher temperatures due to the geothermal gradient. This heated water then rises to the river's surface through fault-fed hot springs, contributing to the river's boiling nature. Despite its unique and captivating qualities, the Shunai Timpishka faces threats from deforestation, primarily driven by the local native population. The clearing of trees, with larger specimens sold for profit and the rest burned, accounts for up to 99.9% of the deforestation surrounding the boiling river. However, efforts by entities like the oil and gas company Maple Energy aim to protect the surrounding jungle in an attempt to preserve this extraordinary natural phenomenon. Number 3. The Green Anaconda. In the depths of the South American rainforests, a creature lurks that embodies primal terror, the mighty green anaconda. Pound for pound, it is the largest snake on Earth, surpassing even its cousin, the reticulated python, in sheer size and weight. With lengths exceeding 29 feet, weighing over 550 pounds, and girths that make your blood run cold, these colossal serpents are the stuff of nightmares. Found in swamps, marshes, and slow-moving streams, the green anaconda dominates its watery domain. With eyes and nasal openings positioned on top of its head, it becomes a stealthy predator, lying in wait just below the water's surface. Its prey? Anything unfortunate enough to cross its path: wild pigs, deer, birds, turtles, and even the fearsome jaguar. Once the green anaconda captures its prey, it unleashes its terrifying strength. As a non-venomous constrictor, it coils its muscular body around its victim, squeezing relentlessly until the unfortunate creature succumbs to asphyxiation. Then, with jaws connected by stretchy ligaments, it swallows its prey whole, no matter its size. A feast like this can sustain the anaconda for weeks or even months. But the horrors of the green anaconda's reign do not end there. The females, in an astonishing display of nature's power, retain their eggs and give birth to 2 to 3 dozen live young. These baby snakes, measuring around 2 feet in length, emerge into the world with a voracious appetite and the ability to swim and hunt almost immediately. They are born ready to join their terrifying parents in the jungle's brutal cycle of life and death. Number 2. The tree that stings. Hidden deep within the heart of the jungle lies a plant shrouded in terrifying secrets. Dendrocnide moroides, also known as the stinging tree, stinging bush, or the infamous gimpy. This botanical menace, found predominantly in Australia, conceals a deadly sting that strikes fear into the hearts of all who encounter it. With deceptively soft, heart-shaped leaves that beckon the unsuspecting, this seemingly innocuous plant is far from harmless. Brush against its delicate foliage, and you'll be thrust into a realm of unimaginable pain. The sting of the gimpy is notorious for its intensity, leaving victims writhing in agony, desperately seeking relief. The venom of this botanical beast contains potent neurotoxins that infiltrate the body, inducing excruciating pain that can persist for weeks or even months. The mere touch of its tiny hairs triggers an excruciating reaction, as if being stung by fiery, venomous needles. Another one is the manchineel tree, Hippomane mancinella. This enigmatic entity conceals terrifying secrets that have earned it the notorious reputation of being one of the most dangerous plants in the world. Beware, for this tree possesses a treacherous aura that belies its deceptively serene appearance. Its glossy green leaves and tempting apple-like fruits beckon unsuspecting wanderers, concealing a sinister truth. Legend has it that even standing beneath its branches during rainfall can lead to agonizing burns caused by its toxic sap, which can blister the skin and cause excruciating pain. Oh, but that's not all. Venture too close, and the manchineel's malevolent secrets will unfold. Its bark, when touched, releases toxic fumes that can cause severe respiratory distress. And if by chance you dare to taste its forbidden fruit, prepare for an experience of unimaginable torment. Burning mouth, swelling, and intense gastric distress will haunt you. So take note, plants and trees like these preserve their secrets with deadly intent. Their presence serves as a warning that nature's beauty may often conceal a lethal sting, lying among the thick foliage of the jungle, ready to ensnare the unwary. Number 1. Malaria and leishmaniasis. The dense vegetation and abundant wildlife of the jungle create an ideal breeding ground for a variety of terrifying diseases. These illnesses are often transmitted by insects or through contact with contaminated water or soil, posing a debilitating or even deadly threat to those who venture into these remote regions. Malaria is a tropical disease caused by the Plasmodium parasite and transmitted through the bites of infected Anopheles mosquitoes. It is prevalent in many regions of the world, particularly in sub-Saharan Africa. Symptoms include fever, chills, headache, and flu-like symptoms. If left untreated, malaria can progress to severe illness and even death. Prevention measures include the use of insecticide-treated bed nets, indoor residual spraying, and taking anti-malarial drugs. Prompt diagnosis and treatment are crucial for managing the disease. Efforts to control and eliminate malaria involve vector control, improved access to diagnostic tools and effective treatment, and research for developing new interventions. Leishmaniasis is a parasitic disease caused by the Leishmania parasite and transmitted through the bites of infected sandflies. It can be found in the jungles of Central and South America, Africa, and Asia. Leishmaniasis presents in 2 forms: cutaneous, which causes skin ulcers, and visceral, which affects internal organs and can be fatal if left untreated. The disease is challenging to treat, and no vaccine currently exists. Prevention measures include avoiding sandfly bites through protective clothing, insect repellents, and bed nets. Control efforts involve vector control, early diagnosis, and appropriate treatment to reduce transmission. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.